Well, hi Scorpios, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. If this sounds like your reading, it probably is. This is a general reading. If it does not sound like your reading, it probably is not. And I would check my moon sign, because your moon sign is your emotional, private side of yourself. So let's shuffle these cards a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Scorpios, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. My readings do not generally go past 6 months. You could be in the middle of this reading, or it could start any time. There you are, Scorpio. Okay, right in this center, the overall energy of this reading is the Five of Swords. This tells me that you're getting it. You're getting the truth. You're getting the clarity that you need. You're picking up the swords. That's what swords are all about. And you're looking back at somebody. So there's someone involved here. I don't know much more until I continue reading, but I do know that you're getting truth and clarity. There's still a couple swords on the ground there that you haven't picked up yet. So that surrounds your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Hermit. This is the card for Virgo. Virgo might be strong in your chart or strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But this is your energy, and what you're doing is you've been seeking your path forward. You might have even been praying or reaching out or looking for ways for yourself to move forward. So it feels like you want to move forward from somebody who's been in your life, because you're getting the truth, you're getting the clarity about that you need to move forward for one reason or another. But do you know how, which path to take? I think you're a little like misguided, not misguided, but you're not quite sure how to go about it. There might be more than one choice to make in order to do this, and you're just seeking advice from the universe. The Hermit hears you. The Hermit is like, it's the universe shining the lantern. And they're shining the lantern right on your broken heart. Oh my gosh. So right next to the Hermit in your highest energy is the King of Swords. So Scorpio, this is air energy. This would be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That might be strong in your chart or strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But the King of Swords, this is going into self-protection mode. Your sword is up. You're gathering up the swords, the overall energy, the truth, and the clarity from the situation. And you are putting your sword up. And I know from reading this reading is that you want to move forward from it. So if this doesn't sound like your reading, it's not. If it does, it might be. Let's keep reading. So you have your sword up of truth and clarity. You might even, it's also a sword of self-protection here because of learning this truth and clarity. You're pretty much at your wit's end. I got the Nine of Wands here. You are feeling worn out from this situation. That's why you're looking back at them here. That's why I think you want to move forward on your own. I think you're done with something or someone. You have been through the ringer. We have the Three of Swords right under the Hermit. Slippery hands. The Three of Swords is heartache, just like it looks. Sometimes there's a third party with the Three of Swords. More swords, though. And it's the truth and the clarity that hurt your heart. Okay? And that's why you want to move forward. And that's why you are gathering up your swords of truth and clarity. It's like hurtful. The more swords you pick up, the more it hurts. Let's see where this goes. I have the Page of Cups on the other side of the Five of Swords, and right under the Nine of Wands. This is like an immature love offer. This could be an apology or something coming in. But this is tainted. It's got a fish in it, this cup. It's immature. This is one of the cards for Pisces because there's a fish in the cup. So Pisces might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But I feel like you try to break free. You're gathering up your truth and clarity. And this person is trying to keep you hanging in there. But you're coming to your wit's end. I just don't see you staying in there, especially with this Five of Swords in the center looking back at them. And your card shows up right under the Three of Swords, the broken heart. This is your card, Scorpio. And also, it's about leaving the old behind and moving towards the new. That's exactly what you're doing with this Five of Swords. So I see you leaving this situation behind and moving forward. You have felt stuck. You're moving forward from this feeling too. There probably was no commitment. There probably was no stability in your life. And you just kind of tried to stick it out or stick it through for things to change, and it never did. And you are seeing the truth and clarity that it never will. And so you're moving forward. It's heartbreaking. It's a tough thing to go through. You have your eye on the Pentacle, and it has something to do with security and stability, having this union grounded, and it might even have to do with commitment. But the King of Pentacles, they're all male or female, by the way. The King of Pentacles is your energy, and you're looking at that pentacle. So this can be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We started the reading with Virgo. That gives us 2 for Virgo so far. So, you know, one of those might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But you have your eye on that pentacle. So I don't think you're going to accept this person. They may have come back more than once, maybe even 3 times with 3 of Swords here, and let's like apologizing. It'll never happen again. You know, we can make this work. I love you, but it never works out. And I think you finally come to your wit's end. You're moving forward. You're getting out of this feeling of being stuck in this relationship. You're gathering up your truth, your clarity. And you need a grounded relationship, and that's where your eyes are set on the pentacle. It's like you need that from a relationship. I just don't feel like the pentacle was there in this particular relationship. So Scorpios, what else do we need to know? The Hangman, huh? There's more earth energy here with the Nine of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. You are definitely on your way to a new, fresh start, new beginning. I have the Hangman here. You have sought advice from the universe, and we already know that, and you're seeking your path forward. But this is the card of enlightenment. So I look around this card, and what I see is, first off, that feeling of being worn down to a frazzle. I mean, it's like at your wit's end in this situation. The more truth you gather, the more you come to your wit's end. I see you moving forward. I see it being kind of, you know, it's work to move forward. This boat is being pushed by a pole. It's not like you can just, you know, run the motor and zip across that lake. You're moving away from rocky waters towards smoother, calmer waters with all these swords that you've been picking up of truth and clarity. So there you go. You're moving forward. And then on the other side of the Six of Swords is the Magician. Your intuitions are running high, for one thing, so follow your intuition. This is the card, that is a symbol of knowing and intuition. You have all the tools it takes to get what you want from life. You have a pentacle, a cup, you have a wand, you have a sword, and you can manifest whatever it is you want from life. That is lovely. And this is where you're headed, by leaving, by moving forward in your life away from this energy that keeps breaking your heart. So under the Hangman is the Fool. This is the energy, it's close to the Page of Cups. I feel like you were involved with somebody who threw caution to the wind. They just never were looking towards the future. And this is how the relationship started with you and your energy is I don't think you were really worried about the future, just kind of, you know, living in the moment, having lots of fun. There's a lot of joy associated. You see how bright and cheery this card is. But what happens with the Fool, they find themselves at the edge of a cliff. And then that's when things start to fall apart. So this is the Hangman is enlightening you that this offer here, them trying to come back in again, is going to put you right back in the Fool energy, and that you will be moving forward from it. And it's this Fool energy that has got you worn down to a frazzle. And here we are. You're moving forward right towards being a secure and stable and self-confident and grounded individual, male or female. So this is your energy. This is who you really are. You're not this one here, you know. You're really, you know, and you just got yourself into a situation that you're having to get yourself out of. So this is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, wonderfully grounded, independent card. And that is where you're moving towards. I have the Five of Wands next to the Nine of Pentacles and under the Magician. And the Magician is saying, you know, right now it's stressful, okay? It's confusing. There's a lot of anxiety associated with moving forward here. But you will get through it. There might even be a lot of frustration involved in moving forward, but you will get through it because you have all the tools to get through it. And they want to let you know that. Under the Fool card is the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you were living in that Fool energy. And I think that this Page of Cups, I think they were a little deceitful. I think that they know what they were doing like. I don't think they're like innocent players in this. I think they were hiding something from you. Hiding swords, you know. And swords are truth and clarity. So, good riddance. Looking back at them with this Five of Swords that surrounds the entire reading. You're getting the swords. You're gathering them up. And you will be moving forward because they can't keep them away from you forever. And you were in this energy, you know, for a while. You weren't seeing that there were swords all the way around. All this truth and clarity were all around you. You weren't seeing that. But now you are with the Five of Swords. You're picking them up. And you will be moving forward. And you are putting yourself in self-protection mode. So this is a card of illusion where you feel like you're trapped. Like this Four of Pentacles. This is like heavy energy where you can't move. There's a blindfold on you. Your arms are bound, but your feet aren't bound, your mouth isn't bound. You can ask for help. You can ask somebody, please take these bandages off me so I can turn around, so I can see what's around me. And that's exactly what happened. And so you were able to see the swords, all the truth and all the clarity. This is actually a card of illusion. And I think you were in this place for a while in this situation until you finally decided to you know, ask for the help, or you did it yourself and turned around and started picking up all this truth and all this clarity about this relationship. And here's a beautiful, beautiful, fresh new start on your horizon here. Ace of Wands. This is what happens. Truth and clarity is the best thing for anybody, any relationship, any person. Because then you're able to make informed decisions about your life if you know the truth and clarity of it. And that's exactly what's happening here. You get the truth and the clarity. you're able to leave the old behind, that someone who keeps breaking your heart, and move forward. You're moving towards this pentacle too, I'm sure. Well, yes. Well, you have 9 of them right here. So you are gathering your strength. You're gathering your groundedness, your self-confidence. You're getting yourself back. And you are entering a fresh start and a new beginning in your life. I'm taking out one more card. The 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, so the 6 of Pentacles is about being breadcrumbed, about having someone in your life that throws your scales off balance. They just dish out just enough to try to keep you hanging in there. And that's what this Page of Cups is trying to do again right here. So, but you're not going to accept it because you're moving forward on your own, grounded, becoming yourself again. You're leaving this full energy. I mean, you were enlightened by the universe that this is the energy that this offer carries, and you don't want to end up at the edge of the cliff again. You don't want a 4 of Swords going through that heart. 3's enough. So yeah, you're worn out from being breadcrumbed. You're just feeding you just bits, just enough to keep you hanging in there, and for a while. And you are moving forward to a much better place here. You will get those scales rebalanced. It just throws your scales of life way off, because this 9 of Pentacles is very balanced and very grounded. So Scorpios, you are moving forward here from an unserving, like a relationship that was, I'm trying to think of the right word for it. It was not useful to you. It was actually a deceitful type energy that you are moving away from into a much better place. So that was your reading, and thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.